Yeah. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Listen, man, sorry for the little echo. I'm in a hotel, so, I'm in a hallway portion, so might be a little echoey. But I know you all guys got the breaking news. Allegedly, Jim Schwartz is not coming back. He's contemplating retirement. I think it's one of the things that also has to happen this offseason. So a lot of pieces, listen, this strikes me as a situation to where Jim was notified. Listen, you a Super Bowl winning defensive coordinator. I think we'll notify you that we're thinking about looking elsewhere for a defensive coordinator. We'll give you the respect to say you're retiring or whatever it is, but whatever the situation may be, we're gonna have to part ways. I think that Jim Schwartz probably is going to retire, but I think the team was going to part ways anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because if that's not the case, you would have heard Howie saying something like he would like to have him back or blah, blah, blah. That speech when they're trying to keep somebody around. I think the season that just passed was Jim Schwartz's second best season as a defensive coordinator. The team was up there in sacks. The only thing that's really a knock on Jim Schwartz is the philosophy and the scheme. Having cornerbacks play one-on-one every day, all day, every game is just asking for too much. And Darius Slay proved that. Like I said, when we acquired Darius Slay, that if Darius Slay didn't go to a fourth straight Pro Bowl, it's because Jim Schwartz's scheme can break the best of them. It don't matter. I've been saying this. It don't matter what cornerback plays for the Philadelphia Eagles. They will be borderline useless in a Jim Schwartz scheme without no safety help 9 times out of 10. And it proved to be right, man. I mean, Darius Slay, my God. Listen, last 2 seasons, 2 interceptions by a cornerback. Before Darius Slay got that interception, the last cornerback with an interception was Sidney Jones. Come on, man. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Last season, 1 interception by a cornerback. This season, unless a cornerback get another one tomorrow against the football team, then 1 interception as well. That's a terrible defense, man, where your cornerbacks can't get interceptions. I just think it's ran its course for Jim Schwartz. I think Jim Schwartz knows that. We're tired of dudes putting up 30 on us at will, dudes blowing us out. We tired of that, man. And Jim Schwartz got to be tired of that and answering these questions too, because at the end of the day, I put a lot of it on Jim Schwartz and the philosophy, but at the same time, and I'm going to go ahead and say this, I saw a lot of players not giving effort either. But what do you expect when dudes are playing one-on-one? You get beat a lot playing one-on-one in the National Football League. This is a passing league, man. Dudes can scheme mismatches around. They could do so much, bro. And Jim Schwartz, at times, he just didn't attack it. I mean, I didn't really like us on 3rd down. I didn't like us against running quarterbacks. Let's be for real. Daniel Jones owned us this year, even though we split with the Giants. Dak Prescott owns us a lot. You know what I'm saying? We lost to Dwayne Haskins under Jim Schwartz with his defense. You know what I mean? Blew a 17-point lead. You're not going to blame, well, I mean, you can blame defense and Carson Wentz, but it is what it is. Tied with the Bengals. You know what I'm saying? I think Jim Schwartz is only able to get the most out of this defense when his defense feel like they're back against the wall, they're in a must-win game. But it was Jim Schwartz's responsibility to put coaches around some of these guys and get a message to your team that every week you got to go out there with that same energy. Jim Schwartz couldn't do it. He couldn't motivate the D at times. He just couldn't get it done, man. And Jim Schwartz, if this is the case, and if Jim Schwartz is contemplating leaving, I think it's about time that we call it quits with Jim Schwartz. I agree. Doug Peterson is expected back. All this information is coming out on the same day. Doug Peterson being expected back makes sense. Doug Peterson is starting to look more and more to me like Jason Garrett, but Jason Garrett called better plays. Doug Peterson is looking like a yes man. Not even a yes man. Doug Peterson is looking far worse than a yes man. Doug Peterson actually believes that he was calling some of them shots. That's what he believed in his mind. He actually believed that Sam Bradford was going to be there because that's what he wanted. He actually believed that he could retain some of his coaching staff last season or the season before, last season, because that's what he wanted. Doug Peterson believes a lot. He believes that, you know, he could fix this thing with Carson because that's what he wants. But like I said in my video earlier, that's all Howie Roseman and the power of Howie Roseman. Doug Peterson don't control nothing, so it makes sense to bring him back. And Jim Schwartz was too much of a liability, so it makes sense to get Jim Schwartz gone. Listen, tonight at 7 p.m., make sure you tap in with the Loot Mogul, man. Play live games with me. I'm going to be on there, tapped in. I just put the message in the last community chat. I'm going to put the link to the description to the Loot Mogul and everything at the end of this video, man.